I'm Sandy Gannon. I'm a member of High Rock Lexington. I'm the admin and work with Robert, and I am also the co-founder and executive director of Kisoboka. So the main mission of Kisoboka is to love a village one person at a time by providing them with education, healthcare, community services such as small businesses. We've put in 8 boreholes, and we've learned a lot about how to really gently lift a village. The village of Baka is really pretty complex. There are many churches, and there's mosques and Muslims and shrines. There are more shrines, which is what a witch doctor uses in the village, than there are mosques or churches. And there are Christians and Muslims and Protestants in every variety of Christianity in the village. 99% of the village practices witchcraft and witch doctors because it is what they know. So during the pandemic, the village, Uganda was completely shut down, so there was no movement, there was no food, there was also a drought. So we provided food to the entire village. We did not discriminate. Every person, every family received food, and we estimate that we probably provided food for 400 families, probably 6,000 people. We gave to everybody. That was a problem for some Christians because they did not believe that we should include the Muslims in our feeding program because they were not Christians. So that created a little challenge for us, because they were working on destroying our reputation because we cared for Muslims too. When I went to Uganda in June, we actually talked in many events about loving your neighbor and the Good Samaritan, and how Jesus went into the community and he didn't discriminate. And he told the story of the Good Samaritan, that we should love our neighbors and our enemies. The village chairman, who is a Muslim, he has like 8 wives and more children than we can count. He was at a church service with us and he said, Kisoboka needs to start a church in Baka. So that was a Muslim asking us to open a church. So that was pretty powerful. The chairman was moved by the message of loving your neighbor and loving everybody. And he just felt like that was an important message that he wanted us to continue to share in the village, and just keep saying it. One of the most powerful meals that I've attended in Baka is one time we put in boreholes, fresh, clean water in the village for everybody. And one of the chiefs wanted to give us a dinner to celebrate and thank us for having this, providing the village with water. And so he killed the goat and had a really invited the entire community to celebrate Kisoboka. And I'm a woman, and a woman's status in Baka is lesser than a man. And there are customs that prestigious people sit in the blue chair and anybody else sits in the white chair. That's what the community sits in. I've always sat in the white chair because I'm a woman. This chief allowed me to sit in the blue chair, and he served me. He came and washed my hands and served me my meal. That is never done. A chief doesn't serve anybody. And the women were going crazy. They were going, yeah, because they were so excited that a chief was serving a woman. And that's really empowering the women to see that they can be served too. So God is definitely at work in the village of Baka, and it's been amazing to be part of this story as we watch the story unfold. Every day we're seeing God's hospitality is opening doors for people to live the life that God has planned for them.